I had never been in a casino in New Hampshire. I'm like, oh, geez, they're just small, smoky poker rooms.
This is where the local field comes in. People always come to play poker.
Name is Eric Althouse. I'm the general manager of the property.
I'm Christine Latino, director of communication and charity. Rumors started like, oh, there might be this new location coming, and that certainly piqued my interest.
We're the first in the state. These are classic games. Some of these slot machines here are 30 years old. You can't find these games in a lot of casinos, especially a lot of newer casinos.
And we're seeing the amount of people that are coming to New Hampshire, because of these casinos.
Part of the deal in order to operate was you had to have a charitable partner every day. Because it was so new, the concept was, confusing. Mm-hmm. They had to literally beg charities to partner with them. Times have changed.
So we have games. Your typical blackjack, roulette, baccarat. These play whether there's a dealer or not. It gets very busy on here in the weekends.
I opened casinos for the first time in many states. For instance, going to Mississippi in 1993, they had no casinos. Then bam, they had 17 casinos. And at first, you would think that was way too much. But it became to be like a mini AC, or a small Vegas that, had all these casinos. They had golf courses, they had the beach, tons of restaurants. So it just became, an area that people wanted to gravitate to. So similar in this area, it's new, it's fresh.
Yeah, there's some thinking in the casino world that a player, having two casinos nearby each other, is a good thing, because if a player is feeling, oh, I'm not lucky here today, they have an alternative 5 minutes away. When the talk of the mall was first mentioned, what about there's Gate Cities right there? And no, that's actually a good thing. We'll be able to play off each other.
My name's Ernie DeLaverson. I'm the general manager for Gate City Casino and the Sheraton Hotel in Nashua.
And my name's Mark Martino. I'm the marketing manager for Gate City Casino.
Yeah, we're more of a typical locals market casino that I would say hyper-local, because Boston's a very big city.
Really, right now, it's a lot of very hyper-local. So it's people in Nashua, Lowell.
We're getting people from Canada, from Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York. We're getting people from all over the place. But it's still a smaller, hometown feel that, truly focuses on guest service.
We work with the lottery to get all the games approved, the ones that we want to. So these started hitting the floor in September and October of last year.
Most casinos, they have the same things in them. They have the same slot machines, the same table games. They may have different food outlets with, different types of food, but it truly comes down to the people. And having those relationships are truly impactful. So a smaller market feel that who the guest is coming in, what they want, what they need. That's why we have multiple outlets, for different types of food. We have live entertainment, on Fridays and Saturdays. We have Topgolf swing suites downstairs. There's different reasons why people come to the casino, not just because I want to go and play, blackjack or whatever. They have people that come here every day of the week. They may come just to see a team member because they, created a good relationship and want to say hi, or they're coming to the restaurant, every day for breakfast. We have a really good breakfast crowd that comes in, and they don't game. They just come in for a good meal, walk around and see, and maybe they go to the mall afterwards, or go to Target to get their groceries, or they want to come and watch, an NFL game on Sunday.
Depending on if the right team is winning, or if there's sports wagers on a particular team that there's a lot of people watching, like the amount of people in this space and cheering and cheers, and again, it just brings a good vibe to the property.
New Hampshire is the only state in the country that has this model of charitable gaming, which I think is just fantastic. We continue being asked, how can you help more charities? There's over 5,000 nonprofits here in New Hampshire, so there's a lot seeking the proceeds of that you can get from charitable gaming.
It serves a ton of charities, from local humane societies all the way up to large ones like United Way. But there's like a lot of small, intimate charities that we have personal relationships with in Nashua, and that's the win for us.
I just notified our April charities yesterday, and there's a lot of happy people on the end of that email, to say the least. Yes.
We like happy people.
We do. We sure do.
We want to be a good neighbor, so we want to make sure that the entire community, that we're a good catalyst to ensure that, everyone around us is in a better place.
New Hampshire's on the right trajectory towards gaming. I think it really started off as a local and regional market. But I do believe, since we're positioned here in the Northeast, that we'll be able to become a destination market for a lot of visitors. Even though it's been around since 2016, it's stair-stepping its way in the right direction.